All right.
The Giants are now on the clock.
Oh, the cornerback going number 1.
All right, let's go to Adam Schefter.
Here's Deese.
He's a Heisman-winning defender. Let me say that one more time. He won the Heisman, and he's a defensive player. Need I say more? You can imagine how well he played this season to win the biggest award in college over several offensive playmakers. The trophy was well-deserved, and according to Matt Miller, he projects really well as a defender in the NFL. I think this is a home run pick, and it's great to see a defender get some well-deserved recognition.
I feel like defensive players win the Heisman in Madden more than offensive players do.
The 49ers are now on the clock. Well, let's go to Adam now, who's got more on the 49ers' latest pick.
He's the type of offensive lineman that doesn't get mentioned often.
Ban Blue.
But when they do, it's complimentary.
It's been a while since we banned Blue.
Big guy who knows how to play mistake-free at the line. In fact, he won a stretch of games this season in which he didn't allow a single sack. That's an impressive feat for any college offensive lineman, and it's no wonder to see a team take him. He's going to have to adjust to the larger size and strength.
You guys can hear this, right?
But I think his intangibles are stronger than any lineman in this class.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's more often than not defensive players, I feel like.
Adam, what can you tell us about that last
Gosh, there's a lot of stories here.
Attention of scouts pretty quickly when he had a game-winning catch that most receivers would have trouble bringing in. With one outstretched hand, he caught a pass that looked like it was about to sail out of the back of the end zone. He proved that even the big guys can make some incredible plays with their hands. And in a league where receiving tight ends are becoming...
They totally goofed up his story, man. It's a defensive tackle. They gave him a tight end story.
All right, team is now off the clock. Adam Schefter.
Oh my gosh, it's another one.
Every running back that played against him...
What up, COD Sports Gaming? How you doing today, man?
Most tackles for a loss of any player this year and setting a new school...
Whiteside looked good.
As Matt Miller put it, he has a
I agree. Deese looked incredible. I'm not saying he didn't. Deese looked probably like
getting to the ball carrier in the backfield.
one of the best draft players I've ever seen. He really did. But I just don't need it. The defensive tackle with a game-winning touchdown catch. You mute the draft stories? Really? I like him.
The Panthers are now on the clock. The Colts are now on the clock.
Here we go.
Rams have just made their pick. Adam, what can you tell us about him?
Here's a guy who had been sliding under the radar.
Later, Shifty. Take it easy, man. I've been playing the game a bit more lately, dude. We'll have to play sometime.
Completely outrunning some high-ranking peers head to head.
Shifty there. Oh, wait. You were there earlier for the new patch.
He can make it the next level. One thing is for sure, he's a hard worker who thrives on competition, which should lead to a very long and successful career in the NFL.
Oh my gosh. All right.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Redskins taking a quarterback. Oh, here's Pollard. That's the guy I wanted.
He holds his college's single-game record for interceptions.
He probably will win Defensive Player of the Year. I just didn't need him, Alexis. You wanted me to trade away my entire future for a player I didn't need. Doesn't make sense. What up, Wolf Mode? How you doing? I didn't think it's on your end, Peyton. Mine's fine, man. Did anybody else drop? Okay, cool.
It'll be very interesting to see if opposing offenses go right after him and how if he shows any rust after being avoided for much of his final year in college.
Dang, teams wouldn't even throw his direction. I would have loved to pick up Pollard. That would have been such a great move.
The Saints are now on the
Middle linebacker going to the Pats.
For more about him, let's go to Adam Schefter.
Matt Miller and a number of other scouts told me he was their favorite offensive lineman to watch at the All-Star game. Following a great senior year, he came into All-Star Week looking like one of the better lineman prospects this year. And right from the start, the coaches challenged him using blitz packages and other stunts to see how he would react. He handled everything that was thrown at him and not once looked overwhelmed.
It's good in the sneaky hood.
Extra attention. Todd McShay tells me he looked like a dominant force on the line, keeping the quarterback clean and opening holes for the tailback to run through. He should be a great fit on this team's offensive line and possibly a day-one starter.
Oh, man.
Are now on the
Here we go.
The Steelers are now on the clock. Now that the Ravens have made their pick, let's
After the first round, I'll probably just fast forward to the next pick. But for the first round, we'll check him out.
He was matched up against one of the top defensive linemen in the draft this year, and he straight up stonewalled him.
Dang.
Blitz and showing heavy fronts all game, but he had him blocked step for step the whole game. It was the kind of performance that can send a lineman's draft stock skyrocketing, and it looks to have earned him a spot on the team. We'll see if he can be the blocker the team expects him to be after shutting down one of the better defensive linemen in this class.
The Dolphins
All right.
are now on the clock.
Quarterback for the Packers, the new Aaron Rodgers, Goldberg.
Just been picked, Adam. What can you tell us about Vega?
Coming into the season, several scouts had him ranked as the top linebacker prospect entering the draft, and what followed was a flurry of media attention. The constant distractions look to have taken their toll on him as he struggled to put
Should for the first 2 rounds? I don't know about that.
The entire season. This inconsistency had him all over the experts' draft boards on a week-to-week basis. Even Todd McShay wasn't immune to the ranking roller coaster, having him anywhere from the number 2 to the number 10 linebacker available. This pick will be looked at as a bit of a gamble until he's able to prove he has the mentality it takes to turn in great performances on a week-to-week basis.
Bills taking a QB.
The Eagles are now on the clock. Eagles have made their selection from...
Oh, another corner gone.
His draft stock took a hit at his pro day when he failed to look natural in any of the drop
Rip.
back and ball reaction drills. As Matt Miller put it, it looked like
I would have liked to take one of those corners. We might trade this pick. Like, anybody that I wanted, I feel like is gone. We'll take a look at who's there, but for the most part, I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Coaching, he can sharpen his ability to play in single coverage. We'll see if he becomes a starter at some point down the line for this team.
All right.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Here we go.
The Cowboys
They
are
took
now
a
on
corner,
the
too.
clock. The Cardinals are now
Oh, everybody's taking corners.
Right now that the pick-
There was really only 3 that I liked, though.
What can you tell us about this guy?
Are they not finishing the story?
He came away from the combine with the Workout Warrior designation. It's a title that helps some sleepers become stars and some busts become, well, busts. The question was, which category did he fall under? Well, in his defense, if you look at his film, it seems to match up well with what he can do in the weight room. He's a physically gifted athlete and knows how to use it in games. If I had to pick out what kind of workout warrior he is, I call him Boom. We'll see if I'm right.
All right. AC Foshi would be a great depth pickup. There's a small chance he lasts until our round 2 pick. Right? There's really nobody else that I'd like. Like, I like this guy, but I don't need a wide receiver, and he only has 4.52 speed. I know he went to App State, and I like him because of that, but... And then this guy just doesn't have good hands, and he's not that fast for 5'11". Same with the other guy. Don't need a running back at all. This guy looks solid. I just don't need a running back. I don't know. I think we need to look at trade options. The App State wide receiver, he's just too slow. We don't really need him, is the thing. So I can get a first next year from the Bengals, a 4th this year, and a 7th next year. First next year from the Seahawks, and a 3rd. What was this? A 4th? Now, the Seahawks, though, they're a much better team than the Bengals, so that first might be a lot higher. And I already have the Seahawks 2nd round pick next year as it is. A first next year from the Saints. That might be... That one's projected 12. This one's projected 14. And I get a 3rd with this one. This one's projected 11. But I'd be getting a 5th and not a 3rd. That's projected 30. So, the Saints is probably the best offer. Right? I think we got to take him. I think we got to take him. That's just a good trade. There's nobody here I want. This could give us a better chance of getting one of the cornerbacks that we need next year. That's really my main thinking. This could give us, like, there's really not a corner that we can get this year. We might be able to get a good corner with that pick next year. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Pick's been made. Let's go to Adam Schefter to hear more about the player.
Experts will debate the value of the IQ test of the combine each and every day after the fact.
Don't know who they're talking about.
One thing a player doesn't want to do is turn in the worst score. And this year, it was him. He tested very poorly, and a lot of scouts are of the opinion that he shouldn't have tested at all in the first place. On the bright side, there is a real history of players excelling in the NFL who turned in low IQ scores. I'm sure the GM kept that in mind.
What are the 49ers doing?
This selection.
49ers got that really good running back. And then, like, a few selections later, they took another running back. And Merritt, Carrick Merrick, the App State guy, going to the Patriots. Of all the teams he had to go to, man. Of all the teams he had to go to, Foshee was taken 3 picks ahead. I really wanted Foshee. Dang. 3 picks. I knew it was a risk, but ultimately he would have been a backup anyway. It would have been a nice pick, but we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Dees is long gone. He has been long gone. Alright, watched. Who are all... I mean, jeez. I'm just not seeing it. No, way too slow. I just don't like his strength at all. I like his pass block. I like his pass block a lot, but that strength just sucks. And his run block's not very good either. I mean, he'd be a backup. PJ Covington might be a good selection. But again, oh wait, let's go this guy. I think we should probably take this guy. Michael Battle. For depth. I don't know. I don't want to trade, like, all my picks. I don't want to be that, you know, just trade every pick I have. I don't think that'd be very fun. So I feel like I'm kind of forced to take a player here. But we're just going to have to reach a little bit. Not a whole lot, because really, if I'm picking at the end of the 3rd round, Gage Pete's not going to be there. PJ Covington, not going to be there. One of these guys might be. And I do think I have 2 3rd-round picks. I do. I have 2 3rd-round picks. And I do need to replace the guy that I just traded away. So PJ Covington would be a solid backup in case I get some injuries. Right? I just traded away the backup that I had. Let's go ahead and take PJ Covington. 76 overall with quick development. 87 speed, though. Only 22 years old. I think this was the best move that we could have made. I'm very happy with this. Very happy with this selection. And going to be a backup for us right off the bat again. I did just trade the backup I had previously, so definitely helps us out. Let's see. There goes Gage Pete to the Falcons. All my App State guys are gone. Let's see. There's Dial. All right.
And from what I've been told, he hasn't lost a step.
Watched.
Now, when you look at him, you see a player that can contribute in week 1. He's more conditioned than most of his fellow classmates, and that's going to help him hit the ground running once the season kicks off.
I do want to make sure I get Johnny Stanton, but for now, his zone coverage is just too bad. He's not that fast either. I think Michael Battle is just the best pick available. I don't think he's anything outstanding, but it looks like he'd be a good backup right guard. You know what I'm saying? Or left guard. He's got decent stats. Again, not outstanding, but we're picking late into the 3rd round at this point. Probably not going to find a whole lot of great players, so 73 overall, not bad. 54, we got him at 84. 87 strength, 81 run block, which I like. 77 pass block, impact blocks, actually 85. I'm very thrilled with that. But as a backup, you know, we could definitely develop this guy. Maybe in time he'll actually be a very solid player for us. Right now I'm just working on drafting some backup players for the team that just won the Super Bowl. Not going to find a really good player super high on, you know? Super high up, I don't think. Watched, and Malik Linton is still there. But again, his zone coverage is just an issue. For a safety. I don't like it. Don't like his... You know what? Maybe I should go ahead and take Stanton. Because if he's projected to go in the 5th round, Oh, wait, this guy was a lot better before. Wait, was there another tight end? Oh, it was Derek Fox that I liked. Okay, he's 6th round, so I could probably wait on him. His combine, really not that good, but his stats are okay. He could be, you know, my number 2 guy instantly, I feel like. So, Manningham, only 20 reps. I don't know what I would do with him. Don't really know what I would do with him. This is the guy that's a speed rusher. He doesn't have a lot of speed, though. I mean, maybe just take Malik. Take it easy, vegetarian. Thanks for hanging out, man. Let's see. His zone coverage sucks. He's not fast. Available. Let's just see if anybody stands out. No. Let's look at the corners. I could take this guy and just slowly try to develop his man and press skills. I don't know. I don't even know. Or I could take this guy. They're both 24, so if they're projects at age 24, I don't like it as much. He's not super fast either. But I mean, this guy grades out as a 3rd round talent. Fox? Which one was Fox? Boy, you guys have no patience. You guys are always like, draft him 3 rounds ahead of time. Why would I take him now? I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time. Take Gatto and pray. He's a project. Well, let's go ahead and roll the dice. Let's just roll the dice. I need some corners. He has great zone coverage. His speed's not terrible. I don't like that he's 24. I'd feel better about this if he was 22, but let's take a flyer on him. 70 overall. I mean, his man coverage is 75. That's a lot better than I was anticipating it being. 88, we got him at 96, but having 75, like, if I knew his man was 75, I'd be okay with this. Like, I would have taken him instantly. Not outstanding, but as a project player, he's already got elite zone coverage. I don't need to worry about that. I just need to focus on his other things. But overall, it's pretty much what we're going to get at this draft. Doesn't look like a strong draft in the late rounds. Alright. I could work with that guy, though. Diamond Cheek. I didn't even realize that was his name. That's so terrible. Oh, man. And now's the time when I think I should probably go ahead. No, I should probably go ahead and take Fox. Just because I have late 5th round picks. If anybody needs a tight end and they take him earlier, I get screwed over. He does not, at all, have a good combine, though. That's like the big downside for him. His combine sucks, but his skills are there. As a backup tight end, he'll never be my number 1 tight end. As a backup tight end, looks very solid. He can block, he can catch. Got some height to him. Let's go. 68 overall, we reached. 213, we got him at 128. 76 speed, 83 catching. Run block at 65. Could be a bit better, but I definitely thought he was going to be better than this, though. I mean, his skills were solid, though, right? His skills looked very solid. I'm a bit shocked he was this bad. It is what it is. Gatto is a free safety. Well, I don't know what his tackling is. I don't know what his other skills for that position are. He might be. We'll look around.